Ha! 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 2025, what it do, what it do. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Troy Yeager. Welcome to a new year in Stomp Wrestling. Welcome to a new era in WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, wait, no, not tonight. Why am I starting off like this? Golly, man. Raw on Netflix just passed, and I must tell you this. That was a fantastic show. All right? I wonder if we still have the heat meter, bro. You might as well just turn it up to a heat, man, because that show was absolutely top tier. Truly, the Raw of 2025, dog. Hands down, man. We might have other Raws in the near future, but that Raw right there was absolutely fantastic. Match after match after match after match delivered. A lot of interesting segments that happened in the show. But we're going to get right down to it. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era, not in WWE. Welcome to a new era in Stomp. Project 24, Stomp remerges. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Now, you know we got to kick things off in a big way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock has arrived on Monday Night Raw. He recently announced it on Instagram that he was going to make an appearance on Netflix, and that he did, ladies and gentlemen, to promote. He went there, you know, he did his good old-fashioned, you know, jabroni, dun-dun, you know what I'm saying, though. He brought the vibes there, the electrified vibes, you know what I'm saying, though. All the stars are out tonight, all the celebrities are there. He gave a shout-out to Netflix for, you know, giving the WWE, the platform, the opportunity to be there. He also gave a shout-out to Cody Rhodes, who was there, and then until, like, I was like, wait, hold up, what's going on here? So, R.I.P. Heel Rock. I mean, we're not getting Hollywood Rock anymore. Was that a one-time deal? He also thanked Roman Reigns. Oh, and he was about to announce that the Tribal Combat is up next, and that's what he did. He said he was gonna keep a close eye on the Tribal Combat since he's the High Chief Saluli something that the King of Samoa bestowed upon him. So of course this Tribal Combat is of the utmost importance to him. So that's why he had to watch it. And ladies and gentlemen, up next it is the Tribal Combat: Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. Ladies and gentlemen, the hype was there. But real question is, was the match up to standards? And I must tell you this, it was very much up to standards. Solo Sikoa has been on a roll, and he's really coming to his own. This was a great match. Of course, you know what I'm saying? You know, Tribal Combat means no rules. You know, anything goes. Regulations out the windows. You know, no limitations whatsoever. And right off the box, you know, chairs, tables were used, kendo sticks were used. And Paul Heyman had the Ula Fala, as Solo requested, to say that when he wins, he wants Paul Heyman to bestow it upon him, and Paul Heyman becoming the new wise man to Solo. So this match went on absolutely chaotic. The real shenanigans started when, after I think Roman Reigns hit the spear on Solo. Put Solo through the table. That's right. He put Solo through the table as he was about to win. Tama Tonga pulled the referee out of the ring, and that's when all the shenanigans. It wouldn't be a bloodline match if it wouldn't be a bloodline rules match if there wasn't any interference. That is what happened. So we got the interference. What is it? Who was it? Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu came out as well. And I thought that Solo was gonna win. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Solo was going to win, but that wasn't the case. Roman Reigns kicked out after what, a somersault? No, somersault. Yeah, somersault by Jacob Fatu and a Simone Spike by Solo. 1-2 kick out. And then Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso arrived at the scene and absolutely just leveled the playing field for Roman Reigns. Far enough so as Roman Reigns hit Solo with the spear for the 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns is the true tribal chief and has won his second Tribal Combat. This was absolutely a great match. The person actually we thought was going to bestow the Ula Fala upon Roman Reigns was not Paul Heyman, was in fact The Rock, who came out and bestowed the Ula Fala upon him and officially crowned Roman Reigns as the true tribal chief. Where this leads to, I guess we have to. I literally thought Rock was gonna pull a heel turn right here, But yeah, no. In the middle of that match, actually, let me rewind it back. In the middle of that match, Kevin Owens got involved. Let's not forget that Kevin Owens got involved into the match. Wanted Solo to win, but Cody Rhodes, leveled the playing field again in that match. That's one detail I forgot. Apologies for that. I'm gonna try to be more assertive to these things. Pay more attention. So yeah, that was the match. Roman Reigns is the only tribal chief. Where does he go from here? The Royal Rumble. Of course, it has to be the Royal Rumble. He's going to enter and win. Potentially might. No, not saying he might, but hey, he still wants Cody. He still wants the title back. But we're so glad, so glad that Roman Reigns is the tribal chief now. One's up in the air. I need them ones up, bro. You're not supposed to be watching this video and not put up the ones for Roman Reigns. It is essential. All right. Moving on to other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is the beginning of the very emotional, very highly anticipated retirement tour of your boy, John Cena. He came on out to the ring, and he also thanked Netflix for giving them the platform, the opportunity to put their platform on their platform, such a big global platform. And he also would like to thank Los Angeles for all their unwavering support. For was the same city that he won his first world championship in. Was, I think, back in WrestleMania. It was against JBL. I can't necessarily remember, but that was the same city of which he won his first world title. And he also came to address of his recent, surprisingly losing streak that he's been on. It was 2,000 something days since he won his last match, and he wanted to declare that he might not ever win a match, but he wants to make the most of it. He also gave out some pointers of saying that maybe he might have a chance if he wins the Money in the Bank contract. Maybe he might have a chance if he wins the Elimination Chamber. And then we all know where this was going. We all know. John, we know you, fam. We know you, fam. Then he finally did it. He declares himself into the Royal Rumble match. And I kid you not, I was geeking the entire time, fam. I was geeking. Because this has to be the most epic. This must be the most epic year of John Cena's entire career. I don't give a damn, bro. Bury the entire talent, if you will, dog. I'm sick of this whole I'm putting talent over. Nah, he's been putting talent over for way too long. I believe it's time for him to absolutely dominate the entire 2025. I'm just saying. He also promised, he had some doubts about himself, saying that if he will ever win the 17th world title, and that he believed in, and that he snapped out of it and was like, you know what? I'm declaring myself for the Royal Rumble. I'm going to guarantee a win in the Royal Rumble match, and that is a guarantee. I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble, man. This looks to be one of the most highly anticipated Royal Rumbles in history, man. Because I kid you not, man. This one is one to be remembered, man. Like, in all honesty. Well, do I certainly believe that John Cena could win it? I do believe so. And if he does win it, he's gonna tie Stone Cold with, most Rumble wins. So that will be absolutely astronomical, dog, in his final year, dog, to do that. And at the same time, probably win a 17th world title. So dude would just be making records, man. I don't want to be emotional about this, but considering the fact that this is the last time that John Cena is gonna be stepping into the ring, tears are going to flow, man. I just cannot wait for this, man. Let's move on to the next one, dog. Get on my face. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is the final match in this underwhelming feud. Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. You have no idea how long I've been wanting to say that, fam. I pray to God that this is the last one. I pray to God that this is the last one. And of course, it probably is the last one because they made it clear that this has to end. So probably the last one. All right, let's get into it. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. It was a good match. I cannot stand here and be like, because this is underwhelming, their matches aren't, good. I mean, the Bad Blood one was all right. Just the finish was just garbage. This one was good. I can't speak mostly about it, man. It was good. Of course, it has to be interference, by Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez, the terrible bodyguard. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, hey, man, mommy will always be on top, and he delivered two riptides to Liv Morgan for the 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley is your new women's world champion, rightfully so. Cause golly, man, I cannot have Liv Morgan coming into WrestleMania facing. Nah, man. No hatred towards her. She has had an absolutely, I don't want to say great reign, because it's been mostly about the whole reign was just entirely focused around Rhea Ripley, so she didn't have enough time to like defend it against the. So she had a reign. She had a reign, and to endorse her after the match was the American Badass, The Undertaker. Surprisingly, made an appearance, and they did the good old fashioned raised up the fist. You know what I'm saying? Both him and Rhea Ripley, and that's when you know endorsing, like, that's when you know Rhea Ripley is officially a star, not a like superstar. Yes, a star, and man, you love to see it. You know what I'm saying? No, finally, this story is over. Now, can we please move on? For the love of everything, move it along. Move it along. I'm done. Erase from my memory, please. Jesus. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre on the pursuit to eliminate every single member of the original bloodline. He started with Sami Zayn, beat him, and now it was Jey Uso. This was an absolutely no. Don't glaze too much, man. Damn, don't glaze too much. WrestleDrop might already thinks I'm enough. I'm a glazer, man. I ain't trying to be on that. But yeah. This was a good back and forth between Jimmy and Drew. Jay had an epic entrance with Travis Scott. It was rocking, fam, in the arena, so much in that dome. It was rocking so much so that Michael Cole and Pat McAfee were on top of the announce tables, and they were just eating away. That's when you know the vibes are there, fam. The vibes are there, fam. This is a big time deal, man. This is a big time show, man. You gotta be turned up for this, man. I absolutely love the fact that Michael Cole's having a blast, man. I just want to give a shout out to Michael Cole, absolute GOAT, man. And yeah, Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso. Let's talk about it. It was a good back and forth. They had a lot of, they faced each other before, so obviously they know each other's movesets and all that stuff. And yeah, man, it was a good back and forth. So Drew McIntyre's plan to eliminate the entire original bloodline did not go according to plan, because towards the end of the match, as said, Drew McIntyre wanted to hit Jey Uso with the Claymore kick. Jey countered and then pulled the crucifix pin onto Drew McIntyre for the 1, 2, 3, and Jey Uso surprisingly won. I am still a little bit flabbergasted by that decision, but hey, Jey Uso, yeah, man, dude's been over. I'm not even mad at the fact. I'm just like, I mean, not to say I'm hating, but Drew McIntyre has been, just phenomenal, of course, but this whole story needs to, like, work out the way it's supposed to work out, as in, like, Drew McIntyre is supposed to eliminate each member of the bloodline. So, okay, but I get what they're doing. I get what they're doing, trying to say that Jey is not that, simple of an opponent for Drew to beat, like he's done with Sami Zayn. Not to say Sami's like easy to beat. I'm just saying Jey Uso is obviously, super over with the crowd. He's been over like forever now. So it's kind of understandable. Hopefully the rematch is set. Since Drew McIntyre might move to SmackDown soon enough. I think Jey might move to SmackDown as well, but no. He might stay in Raw, because the whole transfer window is happening. So hopefully, whatever happens, the rematch has to happen, and Drew McIntyre has to get the win over Jey Uso. So yeah, that was that. It was good back and forth between Drew and Jey. Hopefully, this all culminates to Drew finally getting his hands on Roman Reigns. People initially want to say it has to be Solo, but guys, Roman Reigns he's the architect. He's the what? Did I say architect? No, he's the main point of this entire story, not architect. Sorry, no disrespect to Seth freaking Rollins. No. Roman Reigns is the main focus of this entire story. Drew McIntyre wants Roman Reigns. As much as Solo was the one that cost him the Undisputed title a few years ago, Roman Reigns is the main point. So hopefully we can get that match soon enough, and maybe Drew McIntyre can finally beat Roman Reigns. No hate towards my tribal chief, but it has to. The story has to flow. But yeah, man, Jey Uso beating to Drew McIntyre by the skin of his teeth, and yeah, man, that was the match. And a few honorable mentions. One included. I just wanted to point this one out. Hulk Hogan came back. This is the smile of joy. Not because I'm glad to see him. No. I've already expressed my distaste for that man, dog. I don't give a damn if he's the one that put wrestling on the map. Kudos to him for doing that, but that don't excuse for the person that he really is. But Hulk Hogan made an appearance on Monday Night Raw, and when I kid you not, that man got booed, not just by any crowd, his hometown crowd. He got booed straight out of the building, fam. Straight out of the building. I kid you not, a smile on my face was glistening, fam. It was beaming. You know what I'm saying? though? This man has just been, I ain't the man. Nah. I'm just glad that finally people just see that Hulk Hogan is just, this guy is just, he ain't it, bro. We don't need him. WWE doesn't need you, fam. All right? The scale won't shift just because you're there. All right? The views won't elevate because you're there. You had your time. All right? Move it along, bro. Dude was out there just to promote his beer. I'm like, who gives a fuck, man? I'm sorry. This year I'm trying to lessen my cousin, but I just, no. I've had enough. Leave. Goodbye, brother. Fuck out of here, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is one of the most highly anticipated matches, not of the year, but of WWE history. It is the grudge match, the emotional, personal grudge match. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk. Initially, man, I was just, man, I could not wait for the, everybody could not wait for this match, man. This match, bro, the story behind it, immaculate. You know what I'm saying? The promos, back and forth promos throughout the weeks, immaculate. You know what I'm saying? And it finally culminated to this very moment. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk. We gotta talk about it. First and foremost, exceeded my expectations. Don't know about y'all's, but exceeded my expectations. That was a absolute barn burner of a match. Absolute banger. Already match of the year contender, you know what I'm saying though? Dog, as much as this was Monday Night Raw, this did not feel like Monday Night Raw. This felt like a PLE, dog. A very highly class PLE, dog. And this match in particularly needed to be on a PLE, but I'm glad they put it on Raw Netflix because it makes absolutely sense of the story of where it's going from now. But let's talk about it, man. This was an absolutely amazing match, bro. Amazing match. Exceeded my expectations. Started off hot, you know what I'm saying? Not with the whole elbow lockup, tie up and all that shit. Nah, these niggas straight up threw hands at each other, bro. Like, nigga, I hate you, you hate me, so let's just throw hands, man. None of this classic shit of, of switching you know what I mean, dog. You know what I mean. But absolutely insane match. The referee knew that this match was this high profile match needed to happen with no limitations, fam. He just let everything right out to the point where CM Punk actually threw the cover of the announce table onto Seth Rollins. That would have been an immediate disqualification. But the referee knew. And that's where I love the logic of referees, man. When they know they're refereeing a big fight, they just let it ride, fam. They just let it ride. To the point where they got on the outside of the WWE universe, dude could have counted up until 10, but he was out there with them. That's when you know that this right here, this is a big fight. So yeah, man, the back and forth, the ring psychology between them was beautiful, man. You could easily tell that these two absolutely knew each other like that, man. Of course, because Seth Rollins was once a CM Punk fan, he also went to CM Punk's training camp, and yeah, man, the story rides in of itself. The whole Shield story, the whole leaving of the company and trashing it by CM Punk doing that. And then Seth just absolutely hating him after that. The story was there, man. It was immaculate. To the point where they even started using each other's movesets against each other. That's when yeah, this is going to be one of those matches, man. This is gonna be one of those matches. So towards the end of the match, there was a lot. There wasn't even any hesitation at all. You could sense that these two were out to like destroy each other, man. Destroy each other. Then Seth Rollins hit a pedigree onto CM Punk, 1-2 kick out, and what is it? And then CM Punk threw the curve stop onto Seth Rollins for the 1-2 kick out. It was back and forth, fam. It was back and forth. And then towards the end of the match, we saw what is it? Oh yeah, towards the end of the match, Seth Rollins picked up CM Punk and put him on the top rope, and CM Punk actually hit Seth Rollins down onto the ground. Then Seth Rollins ran up to him and then hits the beautiful superplex and tries to switch it into the Falcon's Arrow, but CM Punk with the quickness picked him up, hit him with the GTS, and a little throwback to Moxley and Punk a few years back at All Out, where actually Moxley was dazed, and then he pushed himself back into the ropes, and then the ropes kind of pushed him into CM Punk's shoulders. Yeah, the same thing happened with Seth freaking Rollins. Hits him with the GTS, until he pushed himself back, and then the ropes pushed him into CM Punk's shoulders, and then that's where he hit him with the second inverted GTS for the 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk has won this match. I kid you not, I was shocked. I was very much shocked and surprised. I thought Seth Rollins would win this one, but I see where this is going. Heel turn is a coming, and hey man, hopefully the rematch is coming. But man, bro, that was an absolutely great match. And CM Punk also declares both Gunther and Cody Rhodes that he will be coming after one of them, and he also declared himself into the Royal Rumble as well. But yeah, man, this was an absolutely A show, man. This was an absolutely A show. Great matches, absolutely amazing main event. And the story between CM Punk and Seth is not done. I can guarantee you that, because the look Seth gave at the end was just very telling, and it was very heelish, if I must say. But yeah, man, dude, Raw on Netflix has arrived, fam. What can I say more about it? It's gonna be an absolute ride. You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, Netflix, you know how it is with Netflix. They didn't mess up this time. Glad they didn't mess up. And yeah, man, dude, it's great to be back. First video of 2025, dog. Your boy Troy Yeager's back, baby. Most of all, importantly, Stomp is back, because we're coming back harder. We're coming back stronger. Pausing that first one. But yeah, man, Project Stomp 25 Remerges is officially a go. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit your likes. Don't forget to hit your subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you'll always be knowing when a nigga is posting. You know what I'm saying, though? Or stomping. And I'm trying to use the word stomp in every, sentence that I use. Hopefully it sticks. Because got haters up in here, thought, mainly WrestleDrop. BeanieBoy. Looking at you, BeanieBoy. Yeah, man, it's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. 2025, the year of Stomp.